Hello, Spinner94 here, and today I'm bringing you a wacky battle had over Wi-Fi. This is against a full Metronome team. Certainly something you don't see too often on Wi-Fi. I mean, credit to this guy for bringing a full Metronome team. You know, balls are so big he needs an opening act. I mean, this team was just fun to verse. So I lead off my Ampedex and I'm thinking, okay, I can get a sword stance off against this thing. Then that's when he starts using Metronome, so I'm thinking, oh, is this guy a noob? Does he know what he's doing? What exactly is going on here? But then he gets power split. I'm like, oh, that means I get chance to attack now? I'm not sure how that works, but I know I've been powered down, so I'm like, okay, I'm switching into Arcanine here. So I go for the Intimidate Gate, which is bloody useless as it goes for Metronome again, so I'm thinking, okay, what to do with this? But, you know, it's just a weird team to verse. I go for the close combat, that's one dead egg. One dead, adorable, giant egg-looking thing. And there it goes, absolutely just destroyed. Then he brings out the Togekiss, something. Okay, close combat's not going to do a thing to this thing, because I am banded and I'm locked in now. So then I go to Miss Squash. So then he goes for Metronome again, and I'm thinking, oh god, this is going to be like a full Metronome team. So he gets Power Split again, but of course Landon doesn't care about that. And this team was so strange to verse. I mean, he gets Smog. And of course I get poisoned, so I'm like, oh well, that is just bloody typical, isn't it? And it's got a Life Orb as well, so Life Orb Togekiss Metronome. New meta game for Smogon right there. This is just insane to verse. I mean, getting more poison damage, but I don't really care about that at this point. So I'm trying to confuse this thing, and it goes for Metronome again. And I am against Ally Switch, which really isn't going to help at this point. I mean, I was wanting to get Flying Press or something. Wouldn't you just love to see a Togekiss doing Flying Press? I mean, you know, I wish I'd known it was a Metronome team. I would have tried to chuck one together myself for a Metronome battle. Me and a friend used to do like 3 Togepi's versus 3 Togepi's, and that is a laugh. Seriously, if you wanted to have a quick Metronome battle, just breed 3 Togepi's each. It doesn't matter about stats or anything. Level them to like level 8 or something. And get Metronome and just have some fun from there. Watching a Togepi do Oblivion Wing is probably one of the highlights of me playing Pokemon. Oh, that was such a fun battle. Anyway, this battle, as you can see, it's just a battle of the Metronome here, as I'm just trying to, you know, kill this thing, and it goes for Ominous Wind, and I'm thinking, oh, it's going to get a boost, isn't it, stuff, but luckily for me it doesn't. It does have the Serene Grace, so it could get that, and I finally take the Togekiss out. So after some lefties recovery, I'm in stitches at this point, thinking this team is bloody awesome to verse. So it comes Mew, goes for Metronome again. Like, I love the little arm he does the finger, he only gets Crunch. Imagine Mew crunching on you, you know, it doesn't even have teeth. You'd just be like, what the hell's this thing doing? And it's just sucking on my arm or something. So more of a store for my life, and then I'm just at this point it's just like, okay, let's watch Mew hit himself in the face at least. But no, Metronome is going to prevail through everything. Confused Ray isn't going to stop, and it gets Captivate. So Mew trying to seduce Miss Squash here, but Miss Squash isn't having any of that. So this draws and Volt Switch straight into the Arcanine. I'm thinking, you know, at this point I wanted to have a mess around, but this team's kind of meant to win. This team's kind of meant to be somewhat competitive, so it's like, oh, I wish I'd brought a team to mess around, just dig one. But then this thing decides to explode on me. All the things from Metronome, it just decides to suicide bomb us, so there goes Mew, just blowing up and destroying everything. So in comes the Snorlax here, and I'm thinking, okay, right, finally we've got a Pokemon that probably doesn't have Metronome. So I'm going to be Sandy Day here, and yeah, of course this thing gets bloody Metronome. I'm like, oh god, so it gets Sharpen, which it's a strange animation, Sharpen, it just like curls up. I thought, you know, it'd be a bit like the Home Claws animation, surely. So I knock off its item and it reveals it's a Choice Spec, so we've got a Choice Spec Snorlax here. And it goes for a Poison Tail, which of course isn't going to do a thing to Sandy D. And at this point just going for the Earthquake, and I just wanted to see what this thing can do. I mean, Metronome, I was wanting to see a Cert or something, so I get Gastric Acid here and, you know, get rid of my ability, which is, what's my ability on this thing? I believe it's Sandveil or something daft, but it's not Smogon legal. I couldn't get a Sandrush one. This one just happened to come out 6 IV, so I didn't really want to mess around from there. And of course, if this thing finally does get Surfing Snorlax is awesome. But you can actually learn it as a TM move. I wouldn't recommend it unless you just want to have a laugh. I mean, you know, Choice Specs Snorlax for the win. Top on me. So this thing decides to nick my Sandveil ability. I'm like, okay, I can go for the knockoff here and that should kill. And just kill this thing off. I mean, all the things I could have got from Metronome, you know. Yeah, got the gas on it. And it was Choice Banded as well, so this guy just pure trolling and messing about. So it goes into line here, which is Mega Mewtwo X, and this thing's going to Mega Evolve into the fighting type, which I actually like this Mewtwo a lot better than the Y one. And, you know, it's already ripping off the Mew enough, it doesn't need to actually take its form as well. So it gets Stealth Rocks of all things. All the moves are just, okay, we've got to set up Mewtwo. So I go for the knockoff, and that's not going to do a damn thing to this thing. I decide to go for Metronome again, and it gets Bulldoze. So now it does another chunk of my Sandy Day, lowers its speed, and I go for the Earthquake again, just to try to finish this thing off. But of course, Mewtwo X, somewhat bulky. Then just another Metronome, and it gets Gaia Drain. I'm like, oh hell no! So Metronome finally worked to get my life sucked out of me and just go straight down from there. So it comes Ambidextrous just to finish this game off, and say this team was a joy to verse. Credit my opponent for bringing this. As I say, Bull's so big he needs an opening act. Great game. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, and definitely, if you got to the end of the video, please share this video. People need to see this Metronome team. So peace out, guys.